Hello everybody and welcome to Daily Entomologist. I got some exciting news. Bulk of this video is going to be on my ants, but I'll have a couple other things added in here as well. Be taking those off and just a little update of my progress and all that type of stuff. So let's get to it. Alright, so as I said, my ants are going to be the bulk of this video, and I have two different color papers here, and these are labels for my ants. So what I'm going to start with is the green paper here. Each individual label is unique, and what I'm doing is I'm databasing all my ants, moving their information onto an Excel sheet so it's digitally available as well. And then for each individual ant, as I enter its data, it gets label. So here's an example unit tray right here. This is Laecius americanus. So each individual ant, I've entered its data on an Excel sheet. Then after I entered it, each one gets its individual green label. And yeah. So it's nothing like terribly difficult. It is time consuming. You see another group right here. It's Padronal Myrmex occidentalis. They got their labels. And this is just some of them. I have another drawer that I got labels for. And this is the one I'm going to be working on next. As you see, they don't have their labels because I haven't entered their data. I'll actually show you the spreadsheets here in a little bit. But that's my next thing. And that's the green one. For the pink sheet, these are for my nest series collections. So this is for everything that's like foragers, strays, and like random ones I just find, picking up and all that stuff, as well as everything collected before this year. The ones with the pink sheet is a little more in depth. So these are for my ant nest series collections. And basically what that means is I'm finding ant nests, collecting series of the ants in it, workers, majors, minors, queens if I can find them. So I have a good series of individuals from that nest to show variation within the species and all that type of stuff. And for a lot of ants, it really helps to have a good series of nest collections. And since it's been nice this past week, I was able to go out and collect my first nest series. So here's the first one. And as you can see, it's the same thing, just instead of the green labels, it's the pink labels. This is a Tetramorium immigrans. And this is another one. And this is the third one. These two, I believe, are likely the same. Or these two are the same species, just different nests. Looks like species of Lasius, more than likely. And these tell me where in the what collection of vials the series collections are at. So, kind of getting in depth here, but so for these Tetramorium here, I'll show you their labels. Maybe. Okay, so you have the Emopic Ant, then collection 01, so that means it's the very first nest collection. Then the D1, T1, A1 basically is the location of the vial of the collection. So D1 means drawer 1. T1 means tray 1, so this is like the unit trays here, or vial tray. And A1 corresponds to this, so A1, so the very first vial here, and you can see there's individuals in here from the nest collection. And so like this one is D1, T1, A2. So drawer 1, tray 1, A2, and boom. See, we have ants in there as well. So that's the idea of the labels here. And these are going to be getting labels too. This week when I go back to the museum, I'm going to get some waterproof paper, then get their labels and put them in here, as well as identify these. And yeah. So that's kind of the main gist of what I'm doing with my ants. And right now, the ants are the only ones I'm doing this with. I might eventually expand until I'm doing my bees, doing their databasing them and all that type of stuff from there. But I'm gonna go ahead, turn this off real quick, and then I'm gonna pull up the Excel sheet, and I'm gonna grab my notebook here, and I'll show you what I do to kind of finish up this little section right here. Alright, so here is the field notebook, and basically for every nest series I collect, I write down information, nest description, the general area where it is, all that type of stuff. I also describe ant behavior, basically kind of whatever I feel is necessary to write down. I also include species when I identify it, as well as which collection it is and where it's located in the vial tray or vial drawer. So you got 1, 2, 3, and those correspond. I just went over that. So when I get home, I transfer this data into the Edsel, which I'll go over here. So this is the one for the Nest series. So as you see, I have the collection ID there. So that's the same information that's on the pink labels. So I know which pink labels correspond to which section on the thing. Species, date collected, the state, county, location, the general location. This is where I do the description of the nest, the nest location, or sample, whatever. So I put the series type, so nest, and then if any reproductives like alates are present, there's the brood, did I collect the queen, is it in the wet collection, so is it in the vials, so yes. And then where's the specimens housed? So it's in my collection, the emo pick. I have pin specimens and wet. And then the CPGMAD is the CP Gillette Museum of Arthropod Diversity at CSU. And so as you can see, this third collection, I'm going to be donating or housing part of the specimens there as well. Kind of decided to do that to help build their collection as well as get specimens housed there and in my collection, so they're in both places. Then the other notes, kind of just what I observed. It's just more random stuff there. And that's pretty much what I have for the Nest series collections. So then go to the net sheet, and this is for the specimens with the green labels, so all the individual specimens. So I have the collection group, Hymenoptera collection, the specimen ID, and these three are on the green labels. And I go into the state, county, date collected, the location, where the specimen was collected, the subfamily, species, what caste it is, worker, queen, male, etc. Method, pretty much what they were doing, how I collected them. So for foraging stray basically means they were walking around and I picked them up. And the collector. So the method, specimens collected in pitfalls, I'll put pitfall trap. If I collected them sweeping, I'll put sweeping and all that type of stuff. So this is basically what I'm doing for all the green label specimens. And yeah. So it's time consuming, but I feel it's pretty important to make sure all this data is on a computer, and so if anybody wants to look at it, I'll be able to send them this file. And obviously there's still a bunch of work to do. I'm only up to 136. So slowly but surely getting it all figured out and done. So if you have any suggestions for if I'm missing a column of important information or something, comment below and I'll see if it makes sense adding it and all that type of stuff. So that's basically the main portion of this video, just going through the ants. So well, I guess I'll move on to the next part here. Alright, so what you see here are the first non-ants that I've collected in the 2020 collecting season. Got these over the weekend, in my neighborhood. I got a couple dung beetles there, some ground beetles there, a couple more little beetles there, plus a couple western paper wasps, and a few of these might be going to someone else. The two wasps are for sure going to someone else, so I'm gonna pack those away. And if I hear back from a person if he's wanting these, I'll send him a few of these, probably 4 of these, 5 of these probably. But if not, I'll go ahead and pin them out here. And so yeah, pretty exciting. And then today I went out because it was nice out today and got some more stuff, some more beetles, choroid, some weevils, ground beetles. So I'll be pinning those out here this week, so I'm really excited about that. So yeah, hopefully this is the start of a fruitful and productive collecting season. Alright, so the last bit of this video, flies I've been pinning out slowly but surely, and that's going pretty well. So I'm happy with that. So my final specimen count, I ended up with 4 different groups. And the total was 18,200 and something, I believe. I've counted some more since then, butterflies and stuff that I've taken off the drawing board, so this is the up-to-date one. I forgot what the actual total was of these ones, but as of right now, of everything I counted, that's the number. So yeah, definitely break 20,000. I'm actually pretty sure of the stuff I have stored away that I haven't pointed yet, that's over 20,000. But I won't really know that until I pin them out and count them. These butterflies I have not counted yet. These are the finished or spread material from my trip to Wyoming. And I actually did a video on that. So if you want to watch that video of my trip to Wyoming, just search back into my videos and you can see it there. We got some beautiful species. Some gorgeous blues. Queen Alexandra's sulfurs. Coleus Alexandra. Marble. Some coppers. Gorgeous lilac bordered copper underside and the top side right there. I really can't wait to head back up this year, collect some more. Some beautiful butterflies. So, pretty much update there. And I'll just continue working on some stuff. Hopefully have some more material here for the next video. So if you enjoy, comment, like, subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.